I try to speed run through this game at this point. I think we're just taking way too long, exploring too much, wasting our time. So before we get to the next one, I'm just gonna run through the back, cheat if I can, see how we do. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. Where did I save? Okay. Just gonna go back into the back of the forest. No idea where Rose went, but no one cares about her at this point. Guy's still chilling like he should be. Yeah, we're gonna go into the back. Some random stuff floating around back there. But yeah, let's just see how this goes. So if you guys enjoy, leave a like, comment, join the guild by the subscribing. Like I said, Final Fantasy coming out shortly. The 29th, which is this week. I'm playing, this is the 24th right now. So yeah, let's get it. Let's see what this back area has.
Shout it. Garden lights. It's supposed to be. More so than you.
Yeah.
Deeper. Fast. It's so twisted.
Right.
Okay.
Lots of charms lying around here.
A new role, let's go. Nicole will come for you. Huh? Steal all you like? Or I mean, I'll steal all I like. You won't do shit, boy. Go to the sheriff's station. Before we go, let's listen to some manuscripts.
When the government seized the land around Cauldron Lake and set up their laboratory there, Ilmo Koskela knew they knew something. Together with his brother, they felt obliged to take a look inside. The Federal Bureau of Control Security was a joke. The Koskelas walked in delivering coffee. Back in Watery, they pored over the stack of files they grabbed. The FBC was researching something in the lake, something they called the Shadow. Everyone who went into the lake came back a monster. Hartman had gone into the lake. He'd come back bad. The FBC had captured him, interrogated him. Based on his ravings, Barbara Jagger had gone into the lake as far back as the 60s. She'd come back bad. The writer, Alan Wake, had gone into the lake. He'd faced Jagger, pushed some mystic light switch into a hole in her chest, flicked the switch and gotten rid of her. If Wake ever came back, he was bound to be bad as well. The 81st annual Deer Fest was just around the corner. Everyone in Bright Falls was bustling. There were banners to be hung, pies baked, deer masks sold. Bright Falls had made the top 100 American small town lists for its modest, rustic charm. The town expected a lot of tourists this year, but a shadow hung over the Deer Fest preparations. The forecast promised rain. Fearful whispers promised more murders. The police were on high alert. Sheriff Breaker had deputies patrolling the streets at night. Bright Falls was no stranger to odd happenings, but to cancel Deerfest? Out of the question. The townsfolk were anxious, their anticipation mixed with fear. People had restless dreams. The lights seemed dimmer. Floodwater pressed in on the town, and the shadows poured in with it. Every night was bingo night at the Valhalla nursing home. Each time Rose drew a ball from the cage and called out its number, some of the residents shouted bingo, no matter what was on their cards. Some of them sat mute, their cards full, never calling out. Some of them would try to steal the ball from her. Some of them would chastise the others for acting out. It was like herding a clouder of cats. Rose didn't mind. She liked cats. She knew she was where she was supposed to be, with her little Vikings, waiting for the hero to come. Tonight, the residents were restless, more so than usual. Ati was wearing Blum's coveralls again. Tor stood by the phone. Too late. Rose saw the hammer in his hand. The garden lights started to flicker, the darkness and rain pressing against the windows. The time drew nigh.
Oh.
Get the
New
clicker to
case?
Wake and make him fix his attempt to play God. That's the plan. But the FBC have him. Okay.
Loving the depiction of mom as well. Movies pointing notes, kids can be cruel. Questioning about a child who fell out of a boat and drowned. Is the moral story to defeat anyone who rings the doorbell? That's very odd. Oh, we did Bright Falls. That's cool. Nice. Ballad in the Nursery. Pretty menacing note inside. Puzzle opens felt a little silly, strange for a cult. Note inside makes it sound like Wake is their next target. So they need 2 more for this. It's interesting. Story. For later, of course. Call to the tree. What do they have? Trying to go out of town. Finish that one. Nice. Cult symbol inspired by the logo. Also drugs. Cult to Magic Fields most for branding. That one's done too. Nice. Not fanatics, not signs of indoctrination, but secret enthusiastic sociopath members are regular folks, local, disorganized, but dedicated. Symbols attire have no deeper meaning. Okay. Take the writer out. That one's done? Nope. Yeah, I think that's it. Now we go to the police station. Teach them a lesson.
Okie dokie. I don't like the sounds coming from
Ooh,
the
was there any rage? Probably. I think we're ready. Turn 6, scratch. Oh,
Power's out.
of course it is.
Always a good sign.
Station has been attacked. No. I mean, the station-
Anyone here?
I'm here, in the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson? Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like
Yeah, loser.
my leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you
A
don't...
taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
Logan, go! You was
Hey, what's up, loser? That's it. Only one. Wasn't that tough?
All clear, Estevez.
Yeah. I'll talk to you when I feel like it. I gotta loot up. I don't use arrows anymore.
Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake? Door's locked, though.
Said almost had everything. What's up, loser?
That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse.
Yeah, you suck.
But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle.
Amateurs.
Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring Altered World event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources, problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Loser.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay.
Basement, I guess.
Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse
Basement.
box downstairs in the
Of course.
basement. Here,
That's all you gotta say.
you'll need these keys.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
Yeah, boy. Oh. Probably should upgrade some of my stuff though. I don't think I can think of. Oh, you got anything else to say though? I used. Probably pistol. Let's see. What do we get? Weak. Station has been attacked. No. So say it. What happened here? The cult. Lock them in the thing. We can strap the cell. Fuse box, of course. Goddamn, how do we need to do this? I mean, it's pretty self. We just learned all this.
The cell door won't open without power.
No shit.
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh, where's the weapons upgrade? Manuscript. Weapons. How much do we got? 23. Time between shots. Stands still in order to perform smoke grants perfect access. Ooh, darkness shield, huh? Can limit store health. The amount restored depends on the strength of the enemy. Increase reload speed. Increase the magazine size. Hold the fire button. Oh, we use this too. Increase reload speed. Kill an enemy to restore health. Oh, I don't even do none of that. But just do this maybe. We're going to pray for accuracy. Pull shots towards the enemy's weakest point. Deals increased damage, I guess.
Saga stood still, emptying her mind, focusing, breathing in, breathing out.
Breathing out.
She aimed
He
the rifle.
sucks.
Ready for the kill shot.
Okay. What's up,
Did you read me,
Beluga?
Anderson?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it.
Bolt cutters. Can't see shit. Get the flashlight up, please. There we go. Oh, damn. Oh, they're definitely expecting the boss, bro. No way they're not.
There's another cult stash.
Yeah. Nah, you think I'm wasting my time with this? Easy dubs, bro. You see that? You are the cult of the tree, buddy. Oh. I don't need this arrow though. Sorry. Boy. There's the... No, nothing here. No. What's up? You good, my guy? Oh. The shoebox, I guess I didn't have to discard. Oh. Nothing. Pew pew. Nice.
Stay the fuck!
Casey! Is that you?
Anderson?
Hold your fire! I'm coming in!
I hope I don't have to fight my own boy. This was the first time the guy was, right? Arm yourselves with ammo and a med kit.
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Could use a bit more light.
Funny.
Good, my guy.
Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
Alex Case, and visit the weekend with some confused by his whereabouts events, some symptoms of shadow rituals. Confirm present with the minimal light abrasions, continued observations does increase aggression, so it remains aware and coherent. Reasons perception is all unknown, less exposure. Yo, my boy strong. Oh, this got messed up, bro. Where's the fuse? I can have a conversation with my boy.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Casey's affected by the horror story, too. I'm fighting for them all now. I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor
Oh, so I
bastards
just had to
there.
talk to the guy. Easy.
I'll take care of it.
Do some profiling here, my boy Casey.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared.
Beat his ass, maybe? The nonsense.
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
You there? Good, bud. Yeah, they're fine.
People were right.
Oh boy. Hey, you got me to spend a lot of bullets.
Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
It's very easy like that, huh? Huh. You good?
Got a little cramped in that closet.
Wish me luck.
According to the luck and probability department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
Wow. You know what? This is damn a better shotgun. Ooh. I ain't reading all that. A equals 1, B equals 2. Hey, you got time for all that? That isn't enough to use for personal quarrels. Okay, nothing of interest. Oh, shotgun time. Let's Google this real quick. Come on. Nice. Already found them. Look at that, much quicker. Not to waste my goddamn. Oh yeah. Ugh. Man. I even, yeah, but I'm gonna use 2 shotguns, I guess. What to put away? Where's the shoebox? I might as well put this guy away. Really don't need all that. What's this do again? Adds in charge. Just chance to stun. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. It should be good. Let's go grab that shotgun. I guess I should have saved my paper stuff. Always nighttime, huh? You guys notice that? I was hoping to rearrange it, so, but I guess I gotta do all the work, huh?
I'm sure Sheriff Drake wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Yeah, it'll be perfectly fine. Oh, so I got all the guns now. Nice.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, your government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wait will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me! Typical government stooge.
Manuscript was the same.
Agent Young held his clipboard up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utilitarian in custody already. Another clatter behind him. Closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness.
This station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here.
Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
Ah, how nice. What's up, losers? What do we got in here? Nothing? My guys, are you serious right now? That white guy, I know who that guy is.
Need the key.
Do you have it?
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise.
That's Scratch
but we're
for
out
sure.
of time. Hurry!
Don't fucking give it to him! Didn't get him! He's a fucking monster, Saga! There it is! We've been waiting for you, motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking destroy you! Yeah.
Oh. Oh, but isn't Mr. Scratch himself?
Shit. It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the main power core. It's going as a generator.
I found the lights. How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here. You need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FEC generator cubes.
Oh there, buddy.
Got one.
2 more to go.
Another core activated.
Only one left. Doing great.
There we go, buddy.
be back. What the fuck do we do now?
Okay. Well, unexpected, Mr. Scratch is there. No. Yeah. Oh, he cleaned up that dead body real quick.
Need to find the key.
Oh, we'll be back outside. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff out here, man. I'm sure that would be hard on the hardest difficulty, but it's a good thing we don't do none of that. Bunch of random zombies. Cool.
Scratch's wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Oh.
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
Easy dubs. Okay. I guess it's profiler guy.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No. I'm in control here. It's my mind place.
Oh,
He's
we almost
powerful.
won.
Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker. I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The
shit.
Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
Casey thinks Wake is scratched. No, it has been. Their goals are the same. Could mean Scratch and Wake are one and the same, or just a coincidence. Assume something strange happened in the town, but if it's simpler than that.
Wake is trapped in the dark place.
No shit.
He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Oh. How to rescue Wake? No one knows.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light.
No.
At least that makes sense.
That's the easiest part to make sense. Yeah, let's read some books.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Ooh, so good.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Oh no, no one cares, baby.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch? Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
Let's do some work. Dark presence in the form of Barbara Yeager.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
Be Wake, you as well the whole time. Can't be Wake. According to the file, Wake has used the click to change reality before him. Wake's in the dark place, Cauldron Lake is threshold to it. Very good. Their brain feeds on artists and the art they produce. It's not just writing, music, painting, film, any artist can feed. Oh, nice.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
Interesting. Let's talk to Thor.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Do. Estevez, get over here.
This Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
What's next?
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery, and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us.
Sounds about
We
right.
all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
So much detective work. Paranormal clicker.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help.
He knows nothing, boy. That's it.
I never did any of these things. It's like some bad soap opera version of my life.
Sounds about right. Mr. Thor, more questions.
Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Good one. That is a good one.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake.
Oh,
I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem. I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good.
I got playing, ladies.
So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
Oh, nope. This is the beginning and the end of the game. Child called the lake. You need to save your game first. Find challenge to other areas. Be limited if you choose to continue.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
Yep. So we are close. Do I... Oh shit.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Yaakov was all heart. He always
Went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the Cult of the Tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect Water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just the name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time, wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Yes. Hello. Failed to show Nightingale because the Bookers interrupted it.
Think, Saga.
The call isn't working for both Wake or try to operate on their own. Call thanks to the bomb taken. We killing him will stop this.
No.
All the G kills to protect the book. Okay, let's go. Purpose of cult ritual is to kill Taken. Makes sense. Oh, for later, huh?
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people.
Nope. Good job.
We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you. Ilmo.
That's it. Game. You good there, lady? You look like you're not having a good time. I guess they saw shit going down, huh? Oh well, it is what it is. Anyways, we'll just do a little bit of exploring. The woods will swallow you whole. Thank you.
I know
Case
what is
closed.
real and what isn't. A megalomaniac writer can't make me doubt that. I have more family than I even knew. And I need to protect them all.
Nice. Slow. Some things are real. Some things are low. Story mixes. False. Left David moved to water with Logan. Left Logan not drowned. True. Mom from water. Thor no related to me. To mind place. Not technique. Case closed.
Investigating the story's lies led me to a family I didn't know I had. Or was finding them part of the story too.
Possibly.
Maybe it doesn't matter.
Let's go. Easy dubs. So there's 2 more in Watery. 1 more in Cold Stashes in Cauldron Lake. 1 more in Bright Falls. 2 more. Ugh, so much. It's a problem. Ooh. Still missing 1 more doll.
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled, in vain. Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid. After getting his hands on the FBC files, Ilmo Koskelen knew what he was up against. He masterminded the cult, his and Yako's army, to fight the fucked up horror lurking under the lake, and a plan to keep those feds in their bunker by the lake in the dark. Outsiders would only screw things up. The Koskelas sabotaged the FBC's monitoring station and rigged it to alert them when something was brewing at the lake. One time months later, when the alarm rang, they drove to the lake again, ready for a fight. But this time, they didn't find any monsters. Something else washed ashore. The light switch. They'd read how Wake had stopped Jagger with it in the stolen files. From that point on, whenever the cult caught someone taken over by the Shadow, they cut out the monster's heart, pushed the switch into the hole, and flicked it.
Oh, let's go. 496. So good.
A key? That's new.
That's for the lighthouse. Open the stash. I need to get in fast. I can't do math in my head. I'm just gonna get this open. Case closed. Where's the lighthouse though? Oh, the lighthouse is here. Oh, okay, so we can go now. Sweet. Yeah, we can go do that now. See what's in the lighthouse and we'll cut it quits. Is it gonna be worth it? Probably not. Does it show me all this stuff now? Could be tricky. It's actually a pretty good resource. Let's see what's in this goddamn place. Nice, another pouch. Another piece of paper. What to the tree is born. Another one.
This has got to be an Ilmo idea.
Shadow monster, light ray, generators. Pretty good idea. I guess it was worth getting extra space. Nice. Go to the police station, save everything. They're probably ready to go. More likely I'll end it there for now, but yeah. We'll listen to a few more pages we got. Calm down, old lady.
The Dark Presence leeches onto artists.
Oh, you got everything
Manipulates
else.
their art.
Here's
What power does it have by itself?
Animals stayed away from the water's edge as if to avoid some unseen submerged predator waiting just below the dark surface. They never drank the water from the lake. Birds flew around it, never over. Darkness flowed from Cauldron Lake. Gaze in the black mirror of the lake, you'd see it all around you, and you'd understand. It was already out, already where you were. It was already too late. Cauldron Lake used to be alive with people. Beautiful forests, hiking trails leading to stunning vistas. Then the government put up a fence, kept the people out. Volcanic gas, they said. They didn't want anyone knowing the truth. The lake wasn't a lake at all. The dark water a mask to hide the hungry, bottomless ocean below. A fence couldn't stop the flood that was coming. Nothing could. The return of the nightmare rising from the depths.
Interesting.
They're too old to fight monsters. The torchbearers are done. We need something new. Ilmo took a long drag from the joint and handed it to his brother. They'd been drinking and smoking all night. That thing from the lake was not a man, and the government's trying to hide it. Ilmo gestured at the files they had stolen from the research station. The strange seal with an upside-down pyramid. The Federal Bureau of Control. We need to keep the feds away. Deal with this our way. We need an army of our own. Yako smiled. He loved to watch his brother come up with his ideas. Ilmo's gaze swam. He was seeing double. The pyramid on the folder was a spruce tree. A tree, he thought. A fucking tree. It was a sign. We'll make the woods scary again. So fucking scary, no one will set foot in them at night. That's how we'll keep people safe. We'll be a legend. We are the cult of the tree, and we watch in the night. We're gonna need scary masks. Energized, Yako chugged a bottle of Ama beer in one go. Ilmo Koskela jolted awake from a nightmare. He was drenched in sweat. In the dream, he'd been covered in blood, gleefully murdering people, his friends. When his twin brother had tried to talk sense into him, he had murdered Yako as well. Ilmo slammed his fist into his temple so hard it hurt. The dream made him feel sick. The dark force of the lake was growing stronger. It was trying to make Ilmo and Yako something they were not. Trying to turn them into Ilmari and Yakopi Huatari from the early days of Watery. But they were the Koskela brothers. Their mother had not raised them to become murderers. They had backbone. They had honor. They had finished Zissou. Something bad was coming. The hidden device they had hooked to the FBC station had been intercepting alarms like crazy the past few days. Ilmo would make sure his cult was ready for war. Out in the night, the story seeking to give birth to an overlap in Watery drifted on, looking for another pair of men more prone to corruption.
Interesting. Okay, cool stuff. Where can I save it?
I'm so sorry, Yako.
Yeah. Yep. Manual save, quick save, we're done.